everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Denzel's Delights if you are new here. This is 100% vegan and cruelty free channel. Today I'm going to be cooking in the kitchen. I'm going to be using a recipe from The Better Base. They are an online website that you can sign up to. I will have a link in the description box down below. When you sign up for these recipes online, they are all 100% plant-based. Really easily adaptable. I'm going to show you today how I have used some of the recipes from week 1 in my weekly cooking. When you sign up, you use your login and you get access to weekly recipes. So I got 5 recipes in week 1. They also give you a shopping list, which is super helpful. I used my shopping list to work out what I already had in my pantry and the items that I needed to get for some of the recipes. I'm going to be cooking today the stuffed sweet potato recipe. It's really easy. It includes kumara, which is a New Zealand sweet potato. I'm going to start with the kumara. It's going to take quite a while to cook. So it says on the recipe to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Prick the sweet potato all over with a really sharp knife and set them on a baking sheet. I'm going to roast them for 40 to 60 minutes. I think these guys will take at least an hour in the oven. So I'm going to sit because it's very obvious my head doesn't fit in the frame. I'm going to prepare the rest of the ingredients now that I'm going to stuff the kumara with. The recipe called for a can of black beans. I actually bought 4 bean mix because I really like this. It's just a preference. And this is why these recipes are really great, because you can adapt them and add what you want, add more than what the recipe calls for or less than. So I am using a 4 bean mix. It also asked for a can of diced tomatoes and a can of corn kernels, but I actually am not a really big fan of corn, so I'm going to stick some frozen peas through this mix instead for a little bit of colour. So I've got some browns and some white, I've got red and green. I'm also going to add red with capsicum, red onion. I'm going to add in some garlic as well, cumin. I like to use the coriander, dried coriander, and I've got some ground paprika here. So when the kumara looks like it's about to be done, I'm going to throw everything into a pot. Recipe states that you can pop small teaspoons of water in with your onions and saute them that way. I am going to use some oil, just because I prefer to use oil for flavour. This recipe could be completely oil-free if you wanted it to be. So I'm going to pop some oil in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to saute up the garlic, the onion, the capsicum. I'm going to add the beans, the tomatoes, the peas, and I'm going to simmer it in this big pot. And that is going to be the stuffing for the kumara. So this is a really simple recipe. You simply bake the sweet potato, you make the filling, you stuff it, and then I'm going to put a side salad as well. I've got some avocado and I've got some lettuce. I'll probably add some other herbs and spices to that as well. Easy. So this one is simmering away really nicely. This is the filling that I'm going to stuff the kumara with. I want it to boil up and simmer because I want it to be really sort of hearty, chunky. The other thing I was thinking of doing is once this is boiled down is maybe putting some in a bowl and actually mashing it up to make the consistency a bit more creamy. It smells really good. I almost want to add a little bit more spice, like maybe some chili flakes or some pepper. I'm just going to pull the sweet potato out. I think they'll still be quite hard. Oh, they're getting there though. Okay, the kumara is finally done. It actually didn't take that long. It took less than an hour in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. They smell amazing. I'm going to prepare this one of two ways, just so you can have a different option. The way it's prepared on the Better Base website is that the kumara is sliced down the middle and the filling popped in. Oh wow. Delicious. So I will plate this particular one up like they have on the website with the beautifully cooked filling. Yum. That filling is delicious. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm also going to add the side salad like they have suggested on the website. I'm also going to pop some avocado on there. Some nice slices of avocado. You can obviously make quite a fancy salad. I'm just making a basic side salad. This meal, it's huge. I'm definitely not going to make my way through this alone. Some balsamic vinegar for the top of both the salad and a little drizzle on kumara. That is the Better Base finished recipe. As they suggest to serve it, I'm going to do one more plate up so you can see how I would serve it as well. So for my version, I'm actually going to slice the kumara diagonally and I'm going to layer it on the plate. These are still extremely hot. I'm going to take the bean mix and position it over these beautiful slices of kumara. Again, some salt and pepper. Take some more avocado slices, some salad. Heavily loaded with avocado. This is New Zealand Hass avocado. It's so delicious. And I'm going to use some grated vegan cheese on top of this dish. This is Angel Foods vegan cheese. I buy it a full block and I grate the entire lot and I just keep it in my fridge for about a week. So I'm going to sprinkle this over the top of this bean mix and a tiny drizzle of the balsamic. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I actually really enjoyed making these dishes. They are super easy, and if you are someone who's really busy, you might want to pop the kumara in the oven for 45 minutes, say 60 minutes, while you're off doing something else. You're washing, emails, something like that. Meat eaters would really enjoy this. It's really thick and hearty. I ate meat for 24 years and that would be something I would devour into. So I have obviously collaborated with the Better Base for this video. If you want to sign up to the Better Base, I have a link where you can sign up. If you use my link, it is an affiliate code, so I obviously make money from some of that. That's a way that you can support my channel. support me, but also you're buying something for yourself. You're unlocking the shopping lists and you're unlocking these recipes. There are tons on there. They are all really easy to follow, and if you're wanting to go vegan in the new year, then this is perfect for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave some feedback in the comment section down below, because normally when I do a recipe video I'm not featured in it. You'll just see the food. This was the first time I sat and talked through the recipe and you see me on screen. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more cruelty-free and vegan videos, and I'll see you all in the next one.